Well, you see this amazing sunset, and we also see 2021.32.20.1. So this is a dot update of the Tesla Autopilot run that we did in the previous video. I do urge you to look at the previous video as well, because in this video we're going to do a few tests with Autopilot, and we'll see how the car is performing. I'm going to try and do this as safe as possible. We are under lockdown conditions here in Wollongong, so the roads are relatively free, and I'm always going to be vigilant, and I'm going to take over when the car is doing something funny, or if I am not very happy with what the car is doing. So without further ado, let's kickstart the Tesla Autopilot challenge. Just to give you a quick overview, not much has happened with this dot update. It is only a bug fix. Okay, let's see if we can enable Autopilot in this road. There you go. Now this is an incline, and wow, that is scary, isn't it? You see, it sort of goes down and then there's an incline on top. It's very scary with Autopilot working. So that was a scary spot where we were trying to take the left. I couldn't get Autopilot to work in this incline, but we'll definitely come back to this road. So we're going to take a sort of right turn, then double back and come back on this side of the road, and we'll do some more Autopilot testing in just a bit. It's pointless to enable Autopilot over here because we're going to take this roundabout. Okay, this will be interesting. Now this is an incline down, and then up ahead you can see that there is a roundabout as well. It's not bad, isn't it? It's not bad at all. Now that's not very good. You don't want Tesla Autopilot to do that. There were no cars behind me, there was no car in front of me, so it was safe for me to do that. But even so, we don't want Tesla to do that. Go over the curb, although it's a very low curve here, low curb. We don't want Autopilot to do that. Okay, that is interesting. So this was a uphill, and there are cars standing on either side. You see, twice. So twice Autopilot did not like what it was seeing on the road. Okay, let's give it a little bit more throttle. So it's sort of, this is an unmarked road, you see, but even so it sees this as a lane for itself, and you can see the cars parked on the other side of the line. Not bad, isn't it? Not bad there. Okay, there is a car behind me. I don't want to antagonize the person, so I may just give it a little bit more throttle and let that person pass. There's no way the car does this left turn, so that's that. This is a sort of robotic kind of maneuver there. A human would have just stayed on the left side of the road when they saw that the road was becoming smaller. So we sort of double back and come to the same road again. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, not really awesome. I spoke too soon, I suppose. So you don't want Tesla to do that. So you don't want them to go over the curb like that. So this is a downhill. It's still on Autopilot. Let's change lanes, and there's a car which is trying to merge onto this from the T-junction. Not bad there. Not bad at all. Okay, now will it take this left turn? This is very scary. I don't want the car to do it, so I'm going to do this myself. Okay, from here on in, this is the route that you have seen in many of my previous Autopilot challenges. So we're not going to do too much of talking here. I'm just going to point out that one issue that we had with the on-ramp in Princess Highway, and I'll just highlight that. Don't want to accelerate too fast because I want to be within the safety score eventually when it drops here in Australia. and I definitely want to be eligible for that FSD button. I'm sure most of you have seen videos of the FSD button dropping with the new software update in the US. We're hoping that we in the right-hand drive countries will get the FSD button very soon. The standing joke is 2 weeks. Of course, 2 weeks here in Elon times is in all likelihood early 2022. Let's see. Fingers crossed on that one. Did you notice that the car did apply the brakes by itself, and I didn't have to stop because it saw the red line, it saw the red traffic light, and although I was not in autopilot, but I was in traffic aware cruise control with the blue circle, and that shows that the car does have all its safety features turned on. So this is that. Yeah, this is a problem. This should not happen because the left indicator was on. It tried to go off to the left lane for some reason. That is absolutely unacceptable because that really confuses the heck out of people behind us. Tesla has to solve this as soon as possible. Again, this one should be solved as well because we're going onto the on-ramp. The indicator that should be is the right indicator and not the left indicator that the car decided to turn on. This is an 80 kilometers an hour road as well, so that needs to be applied too. Right here, usually we proceed straight, but this time I'm going to take this left and we're going to do a few more maneuvers to see if the new autopilot does anything differently. Okay, this is a combination of wide and narrow roads. So this is a wide road. Here you can see, even though this is unmarked, it does recognize this side of the lane for itself. But here it widens and it thinks the whole lane is for itself. I would have loved the car to be on one side. Okay, so that sort of confusion. It has been solved in the new FSD updates. There's no way it does this left turn, so I'm going to take it myself. I'm going to be very, very careful driving in these regions. We have kids driving their bicycles, so we don't want to scare anybody here. So I'll be taking over multiple times. Now this is interesting because this goes and joins the highway. I want to see how the car behaves when it comes to this intersection here. Okay, that's not bad. There's no line there, so it didn't want to stop. So that is interesting to note. So there's no line to denote the stop. So it wanted to merge onto the road here. So now we're back onto the Princess Highway. Right, we're going to do one more detour here. Usually we go straight on this road to test autopilot, but here we're going to take this left turn and see what the car does. So we're near the Wollongong airport now. So on your right is the airport, and there are some interesting observations of this road. So far so good. Now there's a gentle turn to the left. I wonder if the car will negotiate this turn. See, the red line comes about there, but I want the car to sort of come there and stop. Okay, it did not stop there, it sort of gave up. It's one more time that it's done that in this autopilot run. Now, these are new sets of roads and they have been updated on the map as well, so that's not too bad. This is the Albion Park railway station on the right. That's something which we don't see every day, do we? Now, I specifically took this route because there are some construction zones here. I'm going to press on the accelerator to sort of go past this. This set of lights is not commissioned yet, it's just brand new. Now, these lights are commissioned, but you can see that's the green light for us. Just to tap to the bottom and then we can keep proceeding. Now, this is interesting. So, now this narrow lane becomes a slightly wide lane, but it's unmarked. So I want to see what the car does here. Okay, not bad at all, not bad at all. You saw that it automatically reduced the speed to 50 kilometers there. And this one is Albion Park city center there. We're going to proceed straight. We do have a follow car, so we really don't have to worry much with this route. I did give a wee bit of throttle there, and the car is now following the follow car, so it's a piece of cake. Change to 60. Of course, at some point I want to get back to Dapto, so let's plot a route. I just want to test this one thing. You see the change in the way the road is positioned, because there is a right turn coming up. Wow, ever so slightly it wanted to go on to the other lane, but then it corrected itself. Okay, that's fine then, that's fine. Okay, now let's get back to Dapto. Navigate to Dapto Mall. Navigate to Dapto Mall. I'm not Dr. Mall, come on. Navigate to Dapto. Navigate home. Right, there's no way the car is going to do this U-turn, so we're going to come back. And this gives us an opportunity to test the other side of this road and see what the car does when we come to that odd sort of configuration of the road. I'm also looking forward to test that Terry Street left turn as well. It's not a very sharp turn. We'll see if the car will be able to get that. Here we go, we're coming up on that small section where it is a little odd. Okay, on this side it's much more straightforward. Just press on the right stalk because we don't have a follow car. Okay, that's fine then. Unmarked road, it's still able to recognize its side, keep its side. About 50 over here. I auto-regulated 15, so it's all good. Now I'm going to take this left lane because we have to take that left turn here. Okay, let's see if the car would go. It doesn't want to. Okay, I had to do that manually. Okay, so this is something that needs to be solved as well, isn't it? We do have a fair number of these scenarios. Oh, so sorry guys, I meant to have autopilot enabled at this point to see if it will take this left. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm so sorry, I wanted to test that, didn't I? Stupid of me. Anyway, this is an interesting stretch as well. There are inclines, there are multiple bends in the road, but this is a marked road, so there is a double line in the midline, and and there is a left side single line as well. The car should not have any problems in this stretch, but we'll still test it. I hope you guys like what you're seeing. So this is a slight departure from my usual Tesla Autopilot tests, because I wanted to test a few other things like these new roads, multiple bends, what the car would do in cases of these kind of scenarios. And this is Navigate on Autopilot being turned on because we're sort of having the start of the motorway coming up right about here. And you can see that the autopilot automatically turns on that right indicator here as well. Interesting, isn't it? Need not do it at this end of the road. We can turn on the indicator from there. But anyway, left lane ends, so we'll still turn on the indicators and sort of merge to the right lane. Come on, go on. Merge to the right lane, guys. Come on. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. Okay, I had to manually merge to this right lane. Interesting. It's an 80 road, so we'll go to 80. Yep, people can overtake us, that's fine. So usually route A was happening. Okay, for some reason it didn't want to take that exit by itself. Right, that's interesting too. And the motorway ends here. Interesting observation there. Navigate on Autopilot should have stopped by now. It's still going on. And this is where we usually come and merge onto this lane here. And we are going to go to the opposite side. It should be an 80 kilometers road. It's 80 kilometers now because of the road works and stuff. Usually it's 100 kilometers. Okay, up ahead is that left turn that the car failed to take the previous round, but it has done that left turn in earlier autopilot tests. Let's test that one more time and then call it a day. Alright. Yep, the car does not want to do it by itself, but I will nudge the car to try and take this left turn. Not bad at all. Oh gosh, okay, it's sort of my mistake. I gave it too much of a tug, but the car would have taken this left. It was almost there. So it's my bad. I'm so sorry about this. So all in all, it has been a reasonably good test, I would say. We highlighted a lot of problems that Tesla still has to face. I mean, still has to solve with regards to autopilot. Of course, we have seen these type of issues solved in the version 10 of the FSD beta, which has dropped a couple of days ago. So that is heartening to know, and we have always highlighted this in our previous tests as well. When FSD beta drops here in Australia, we'll have a much superior product than what the Americans are having right now, and that has been the case with even Autopilot when it came here. Our on-ramp, off-ramp merges have been really good, much better than what the Americans had in their initial runs. So that is a good thing to note. And with that, let's complete Tesla Autopilot run. If you like what I'm doing, do click on that like button and also click on that subscribe button. And click on that bell icon as well to get notifications of my videos as soon as they drop. I do drop one video a week of interesting things. Next up, I have a couple of interesting videos. One is an interview style conversation with an interesting Australian autonomous company, and that will drop very soon on my channel. And I also have to do the unboxing of my Cybertruck RF toy, and I have to do that, and I should do a testing of that as well. I'll drop that very soon. If you are on the lookout for a Tesla of your own, kindly consider test driving the car. I have one of my Teslas on hire on ev.com.au. There's no longer a reservation. I'm so sorry. There's no longer a referral program with Tesla that has ended, so you can't use my referral code. For all those who have used my referral code previously, thank you very much. if I do end up winning that Tesla Model Y, I'll put that also into a higher service so that people can test drive that car before they buy a Tesla Model Y. We know that the Model Y will be a massive hit here in Australia. We'll wait for that. I'll see you guys in another interesting video. If you want to hire my car or any EV for that matter, do consider using my referral code inside ev.com.au. That's Tesla Gong, to get $25 off of your first hire. I'll see you guys in another interesting video very soon. Until then, this is Dash from Tesla and the Gong signing off. Peace.